Hello, this is Nindy Kerr from Nindy's Creative Corner. I've been asked a lot of questions about how to attach ribbons to your cards and get them to stay in place. And also how to make it easier to tie either a knot or a bow with your ribbon. So I have embossed this already with the new eyelet embossing folder, which will be available May 1st, 2024 I should say. And I will show you how we will attach our ribbon. I like to use either grid paper or my paper trimmer to figure out where I want to put my ribbon. And I want to put it about here. This line here. I don't know, let's see. Maybe a little bit higher. Okay, and we'll take tear and tape. The most important thing to remember is leave about half an inch of tear and tape on each end. Make sure we are still straight. And just don't press your tear and tape onto your either grid paper or paper trimmer. Okay. Peel off the backing. Well, we do want to wrap this around. Usually I peel off the backing first, but let's try it this way. Okay, we are going to put our blue ribbon. This is retiring, but I want to use it. So wrap it around. And we're not attaching it to the tear and tape yet. Okay, figure out how much you want. I like to leave about 6 inches at the end, and we're only going over part way. Now wrap it around. You can tell where to go by your tear and tape at the other end. And then bring it over to the center, or wherever you want your knot to be. And make sure you're kind of straight. If you're not, you can always peel it up and fix it. And press it on the back edges. And since we're going to add a couple more ribbons to this, we will cut it off from the spool, otherwise there's just way too much ribbon all over the place. There will be anyway. Okay. Doesn't have to be perfect because we'll trim the ends later. Okay. Now we have our line. And you can choose to work from either the top edge or the bottom edge. Do it the same, leave about a ½ inch or so off the edge. Wrap it around. We'll go ahead and put our other piece of tear and tape on now. wrap it around. And we're going to put yellow on both sides of the blue. Oh, might have we take the backing off first. Of course, I have a hard time this time. Okay. This is the hardest part of the whole card, is removing the backing sometimes. Okay. Let's see, we're doing it this way. And some across the top. Some hanging off the edge. And just push it up close to the next ribbon. Oops, don't need to tighten that. Wrap it around. Tighten both on the back edges. Peel this up to where your knot is going to be. And then we'll just tighten both those down. Okay, oh, I guess we need to cut off our ends. Should have made sure I had better scissors in here. Alrighty, peel off this one. Okay, the tape's coming off with the backing. Okay, there we go. We'll attach that one. Yeah, I should have located my silicone craft sheet, so make sure your tape is bent down. Then we will, oops, wrap it around. I guess I did it too tight right there. And then again, we will go over to the, where we're going to tie our knot. Lay our ribbon. Oh, not quite next to it, so we'll just manipulate it a little bit. You're not allowed to manipulate people, but you are allowed to manipulate ribbon. Oh, okay, there we go. And we will cut again. All right, now you'll take the ribbons on each side. Okay, blue, there's blue and yellow over here. Blue and yellow over here. So we will just tie our knot. Okay, there we go. Looks like we lost one. There we go. And I guess we want to rotate it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter for the first knot. Tie it tight, and then we're going to aim our longest edges over at the top. And we can trim them. And these need to be a little bit shorter. And these can be a lot shorter. Okay, there we go. And if you want them to curl up really pretty like this one did, anyway, get your bone folder and curl. Kind of go in the direction they're already curling. Well, this isn't working as well as it did before. I guess I'm not pulling tight enough. And if you want to make sure your ribbons stay in place, you can always use a glue dot if you need to. But these seem to be doing okay. And we will go ahead and attach it to a card base. This is a 5.5 by 8.5 inch card base, and this piece of cardstock was cut at 3 3/4 by 5. It will all be on the blog post. And then we will just use glue. If we're really lucky. I haven't used this one in a little bit, but since I have Tombow glue all over the place. And make sure the fold is at the top. Then center it. And press down and fluff your ribbon again. And if you'd like to add, I always add a sentiment right before I send it, so I have the sentiment I need. So have fun using ribbon on your cards. Thanks for watching. Sign up for my newsletter by going to my blog at nindiescreativecorner.com and click on the newsletter tab. Or there's a little blue circle at the corner that says free tutorial. Both of those will get you a free tutorial, and you'll get signed up for my newsletter. Thanks for watching. Bye.